We are a people of stories, sharing our most important moments through photos and videos. These memories are a testimony to our life, showing that we have lived, loved, traveled, celebrated, and laughed. Babies, puppies, weddings, sunsets, anniversaries, the first day of school. These photos and videos are among our most valuable possessions. Yet all too often, these treasures are lost due to fires, floods, hurricanes, tornadoes, computer malfunction, time, and theft. The Save Your Photos Alliance is a unique blend of individual service providers, associations, government, and not-for-profit organizations whose common mission is to assist you in saving your precious memories before a disaster occurs, and to be a trusted resource in your community if disaster strikes.
Hello, my name is Karen Osborne. I am a personal photo organizer and the chief memory keeper at Memory Lane Photo Solutions in Andover, Connecticut. For 16 years, I have been helping people preserve, protect, and share their photos so that they can enjoy them now and for future generations. September has been designated National Preparedness Month and Save Your Photos Month. And today I'm going to be presenting information on the importance of having a plan to protect your photos before a disaster hits. I will share a process to help you get started organizing and protecting your photos so that you are prepared for an unexpected loss, whether from an accident or a natural disaster, such as fire, wind, or water. I am a member of the Save Your Photos Alliance, a group of photo organizers, nonprofit businesses, and other businesses committed to safeguarding, recovering, restoring, and reuniting photos and treasured memorabilia before and after disasters occur. Save Your Photos Month is an international event for those who appreciate that everyday life is a story worth preserving and sharing. The Save Your Photos Alliance was founded by the Association of Personal Photo Organizers 3 years ago in response to the call from communities requesting assistance when recovering photos lost to various natural disasters in the United States and Canada. What are the things you would try to save if your house was at risk for a fire, tornado, flood, or hurricane? For most of us, it's the 3 Ps: people, pets, and photos. Your family always comes first in an emergency situation, but your most important photos should also be accessible and easy to transport. Today, I'm going to talk to you about the importance of preserving your photo legacy. I'm going to talk about why we take photos and the problem we all have with so many photos that we don't know what to do with them. Then I'm going to present a process for organizing and preserving your photos. At the end of this presentation, I'm going to ask you to take a pledge to save your photos so that you never have to worry about losing them. The photos on this page are all digitized images of slides that were converted about 4 years ago. On the left side of the page is my great-grandparents at their 60th wedding anniversary. The photo on the right is of my parents, uncle, and grandparents. I was so happy to have discovered these photos when they were digitized and would have been very sad if they were lost or damaged. Now that I have them, they evoke special memories and stories of family members. Do you have a special photo you don't want to lose? Would you like to be able to save your family photos so that you can enjoy them? So why do we take photos? We take photos to remember a moment in time, to celebrate a special occasion, or as an artistic expression. And in the end, these photos have a story to tell. Our stories. They say that a picture is worth 1,000 words, but it's not worth anything if that story is not told and preserved. As Ursula Le Guin stated, there have been many great societies that did not use the wheel, but there have been no societies that did not tell stories. The photos and their stories are proof that we have lived, loved, laughed, and celebrated. They help us remember and bring us great joy. If you don't talk to your grandmother and she passes away, it's like the library burned down. Photos are a link to our past, present, and future. They are a document of our memories and our family history. So, what is the problem? We are drowning in a sea of photos. The average family has thousands of prints and slides in their home. It is estimated over 3 trillion printed photos are sitting in boxes, bins, closets, drawers, attics, and basements, waiting to be shared and digitized. And don't forget our home movie collections, captured on camcorder videotape and old home movie film. These priceless moments are disappearing, victims of heat, humidity, and the years themselves. And then there are the digital photos. Every day, over 3 billion photos are uploaded to Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and other online applications. Not only do we take pictures of our family and friends, but we take pictures of our food, our clothes, our pets. We are taking hundreds of photos for one event or one day of vacation because we can. Our phones have now become the digital shoeboxes of today. So how can we possibly save our important memories amongst all these photos? What is the solution? How can we preserve and protect these photos and their stories? Where do you start? That is the purpose of Save Your Photos Month. To educate and offer a simple plan to organize your photos so that they can be shared and enjoyed. My goal today is to motivate and inspire you to get started. I'm going to show you a step-by-step process to organize your photos. This process can be applied to both printed and digital photos. First, you want to gather all your photos together in one place. For digital photos, that means downloading them from your computer, camera cards, and cell phones to an external hard drive. For printed photos, that means bringing them all to one location in your home. Working through each box or bin one at a time, you will want to start the sorting process by identifying the who, what, when, and where for each photo as best you can. Use a soft leaded pencil to write this information on the back of the photo or an index card that is stored with the photo. Then, once you've done that, you can begin the sorting and organizing. The sorting and organizing is as easy as learning your ABCs. This is a methodology that was developed by the founder of the Association of Personal Photo Organizers, who lives right here in West Hartford, Connecticut, and is used by hundreds of photo organizers around the world, including myself. As you start sorting through your photos, you want to identify your A photos. These are the ones that belong in an album or permanent archive. These are your most important photos. If you are sorting digital photos, you want to identify these images by tagging them with a flag or a high rating, or even a color code. If you are sorting physical photos, then you want to put them in your A pile. B stands for box and backup. Physical photos can be organized in an archival safe storage box. There may also be some digital photos that you want to print and include in the box. A printed photo or photo book is considered a backup. It is recommended that you back up your photos several ways. Backing up your photos by digitizing the printed ones is very important. It is a lot easier to grab an external hard drive or flash drive in an emergency than it is to grab boxes of photos or albums. Send digital copies to a friend or family in another city. Keep backup drives in a safe deposit box or at work if your workplace is safe. Keep backup drives in your emergency kit, and create albums for yourself, family, and friends. Hard drives, both in a computer and an external hard drive, can crash. So can camera memory cards, and cell phones can die, fall into a toilet, fall off a car, or be lost. It is important, therefore, that you download the photos on your phone on a regular basis to a computer or to safe and permanent cloud storage. Add a reminder to your calendar every month to download the photos from your phone to your computer. If you don't, you may suffer the same fate as a friend of mine who recently did a reset on his phone and lost all of his photos because he had not backed them up to the cloud or his computer. Cloud storage is a good option for backup as long as it is with a reputable company, because the cloud is basically computer storage in a remote location. When you are considering cloud storage, be sure to check the fine print. You want to make sure that your photos are private, secure, and always accessible. C stands for can, the trash can. Yes, it is okay to throw them away. Physical photos that you no longer need to keep, ones that are blurry. You might have multiple images of the same scenery or duplicates, can be thrown away. The same is true for digital photos. Go through the images on your camera or your computer and delete the ones you no longer want to keep. However, photos of people are important, especially loved ones and family members. Photos with historical significance, for example, a home before it was remodeled, buildings that no longer exist, locations with a special significance. These types of photos are valuable and definitely worth keeping. S is for the story. Every photo has a story to tell, so write down the story. Sometimes a photo that seems poorly composed at first glance is actually very significant because of the story that it represents. So keep this in mind as you sort through your photos and keep those special photos. Have a notebook handy where you can jot down the details and cross-reference them with your photos. Or write the story on an index card and keep it with the photo. If you don't know the story or the people in the photo, ask a family member. Our older family members love to tell stories and feel honored when they are asked. As you are sorting through your photos, you can sort them by date and by theme. If you don't know the dates, create a family timeline and reference it as you are sorting through the photos. The date doesn't have to be exact. You can use the decade, such as the 60s, 70s, or 80s as an example. With digital photos, as long as the date is set correctly on your camera, the date you took the photo will be embedded in the metadata that is stored with your photo. Your cell phone should automatically do this for you. You can then sort your digital photos by year and month and then add the theme, event, or name to the file name as you're working through them. So to review, you want to organize your photos, scan and digitize your printed photos and memorabilia, convert your outdated media to a newer format, store the printed photos you want to save in archival safe boxes, and then organize your digital photos into one location so that they are easily acceptable. And remember to back everything up so you don't lose it. When your photos are digitized and backed up to an external hard drive, a flash drive, or the cloud, they are easy to transport and accessible to you and your family wherever you may be. Keep them in a safe location in your house so that you can grab them quickly in an emergency. And keep another copy with a friend or family member in another location as a secondary backup. You'd be surprised as how much time you don't have to evacuate in an emergency. Once your photos are organized, safe, and accessible, they are ready to enjoy. You can make photo books for each child, or as a gift for a special milestone, such as graduation, anniversary, or a significant birthday. You can create a family history book, wall art, or a video montage. You can create photo gifts, such as calendars, holiday ornaments, or cards. You can copy your favorite photos to a flash drive and share them with a family member or a friend. But share your photos and enjoy them. Don't keep them locked up. In closing, I'm going to ask you to take the pledge to save your photos. Go to the website www.saveyourphotos.org and take the pledge. When you do, you will receive 30 days of tips and inspiration to help you organize your photo collection. Also, read the blog posts on this website to get ideas and inspiration. Start slowly. Set a goal and write it down. Tell a friend or family member and ask them to help you. Then, set reminders on your calendar or cell phone to download and back up your photos once a month. Take it one baby step at a time, but commit to get started. Remember, you can only eat an elephant one bite at a time. If you are feeling overwhelmed and want some help getting started, please contact me. My contact information is on this slide. You can send me an email at Karen, C-A-R-E-N, at memorylanephotosolutions.com, or go to my website and put in a request for contact. Thank you for watching and enjoy your photos. Have a great day.